Here you go.
Thanks.
So, Dylan, you sided with
Rhodesia.
Yeah, Rhodesia. In the
I didn't
Rhodesian
mean
Bush
to.
Wars.
I'd like to say that I've changed my mind. It was a moment of madness, but
It was a heated gamer moment.
I mean, to be honest, I didn't side with them. I just kind of stayed out of it. I thought let's let people. But end of the day, I think that apartheid is a bad thing. So,
Dylan, did you side with the fascists in the Spanish Civil War?
Well, I didn't really know which side with the fascists already, so I just went for the side that I assumed. I assumed the side that won because it's the current flag were like the good guys.
The good guys.
Oh yeah. You didn't hear about that dictatorship in Spain. You didn't hear about
this is
fucking
good, Dylan.
Franco. Oh my god, I can't believe.
Dylan, I like the fact that
fascists.
Dylan he's doing it not because he's evil and politically right wing, just because he doesn't know anything about the world.
I thought purple Spain was evil Spain.
No, purple Spain was Republican Spain.
That's just the central power.
Oh wait, hold on. You sided with Russia against the Soviet Union in the Russian Civil War.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Like the regime that just killed millions of people.
I wanted the Tsar
War
back. The Tsar was good time. Tsar Nicholas, he was.
Is this just because you like the Rasputin song? Actually, World War One, I was neutral because who cares?
Yeah, I would like to side with the Ottomans in World War One. I think they got a raw deal, to be honest.
Good furniture.
Yeah,
without World War One, there'd be no World War Two either. So.
That's good. That's how numbers work. You can tell Dylan likes maths. Yeah.
But it's not even that. It's that World War Two was caused as mainly by World War One.
Yeah, time is linear. Yeah.
But it's it was kind of like a result. If World War One hadn't happened, World War Two wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Also,
it's not like it would have happened under a different name. It just wouldn't have happened.
Things happen and create other things. Yeah, good point.
That's a good point. I do forget about the old causality sometimes. I think Dylan's introduced us to the concept of causality before on this show. Now the final interesting thing
that you're giving it.
The final interesting thing is that in the Korean War, I originally sided with South Korea over North Korea, but the reason why is because
nobody cares.
I've never been north of the M25.
That's actually Dylan's real voice. He's been hiding it up on something. Yeah. So thank you for that, Dylan. Yeah, good stuff. Good banner.
That's not really my voice.
Yeah. Anyway, the important thing is we all sided with India because we hate Muslims.
Big news on social media because, of course, Richard celebrated the 6-year anniversary of his Super Seducer game. Did you see? Yeah, did you see that?
I think I should follow him on Twitter. I'm not following him on Twitter, but it seems like a good move.
You should see some of his likes where he defends Alex Jones.
Wow, that's good.
Those are very funny. Yeah, so he said, we have a couple of big anniversaries coming up. Super Seducer 1, the 5-year anniversary on March the 6th. So, hey, we're pretty close to the 5-year anniversary, aren't we? 28 years since I met my wife on February the 14th.
How old is he?
28? When did he meet his wife? What?
How old is he?
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, I'm shocked. I thought this guy was
I thought he was in his 30s.
He is. He's in his 30s, I'm pretty sure. He's 35 or something.
So how did he meet his wife?
When he was 7? If he met his wife when he was that young, how was he doing all this super seducing unless he was going behind her back?
Yeah, that is actually very confusing.
What does his wife think about this game? I bet she's foreign as well. She'd be like, Richard, why are you playing?
Dylan, you're such a fucking retard. We remember the last episode, Dylan? His wife was in the game.
Yeah, no, that's why I said I bet his wife is foreign. Because she was in the game.
Yeah, that's why you said it. Absolutely. Yeah, that's why. Good save there. But anyway.
Richard, I am your friend, Richard.
So how is he meeting foreign women when he's so young? I thought he moved to Europe to slay that poontang.
I'm very confused by his life in general. He's Italian and English, and now he lived in Eastern Europe. I don't know. Anyway, he said, we decided to do a casual reenactment of our date from Super Seducer 1.
Oh, wow.
And as you can see, the 2 images, and I like in the second image, his wife is just sitting there, she seems very annoyed with him. Just well, why do we have to do this, Richard? What do you think, Dylan?
Richard is actually 42, having Googled.
Okay, so he was 14 when he met his wife.
You see, that makes a bit more sense, but even so, that still feels like it's quite young.
How much life experience could you have had super seducing unless they didn't marry until years later, which is weird. Yeah, he just knew her for a while and just didn't make the move, I guess. Maybe that's the plausible thing. Anyway, right, we're doing Super Seducer today. Another chapter, and of course, this is the Wingman chapter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Richard is going to be a wingman and help one of his Eastern European buddies.
Not Mahmoud.
No, I think he's called like George or Greg or something.
Okay.
That's who he's going to help. Greg.
It's Greg from Kiev.
Greg from Kiev. So let's get into it, Michael. Greg from Kiev. Let's go. So, first question. What type of
He's
guy...
looking down, Luke.
Oh no, Dylan, don't do it. What type of guy is the best wingman? So we have an attractive guy, which is the guy on the left.
Really?
An ugly... Yeah. That's
Is he?
apparently...
That's an attractive guy.
Ex-girlfriend, which is on the right, I assume. Or ugly guy who makes you look good by comparison.
I would say like the ugly guy. Like I mean, the only thing that's ugly about him is that he's got a high hairline.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Ouch.
I mean, like he's
Yeah.
not well groomed, but like
I think
there's
it's even
nothing really,
higher.
like-
It's higher than yours, Dylan, to be honest.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Which actually, to be fair, the only thing that really like I'm noticing about the good-looking guy is that he's got quite a low hairline. So I guess that tells us what Dylan thinks. Sorry,
That's
tells
Yeah.
what Richard thinks. Although Richard has a pretty high hairline.
The thing is, as well, I will point out, like, we are the wingman in this episode,
Oh,
not the attractive guy. By the way, the attractive guy, I assume, is the right answer.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think ex-ugly guy makes you look good by comparison.
No, he's going to say...
I think that it's going to be
Yeah.
like a case of you bask in their reflected glory.
We can tell it's him,
Also-
by the way, because I saw him in the cover, like, the preview screen as well.
You know.
Okay, right. So I think we should go with the attractive guy. Hit A,
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah, I don't think any of them will be funny.
Yeah.
You want to go out with someone that makes you look good. They should be.
This is him,
they
by the way,
should
'cause he's the
look pretty
wingman in
good
this
if
episode.
possible, and at least dress well.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
They should be someone that puts you in a good mood, has a positive energy, and if possible, you know.
He's
one
literally
that actually
describing
likes
what he
talking
thinks
to
of
girls.
himself.
Yeah.
Right. So will you set up code words?
Wow, these are some interesting questions.
I think the answer has to be yes, otherwise why ask the question?
I don't think
Yeah.
you should. I think just be natural. You know, just be.
No, that's not
Well,
going to work.
yeah, there's no
Dylan, have you
reason-
played
yeah.
this game?
Yeah. Okay.
But first, we need to set up some code words, right? So if you're talking to a girl, but then you decide you like that one, then you're going to say, this girl's crazy. And that means you like that girl.
Okay.
And then if you like the other one and you want to do the switcheroo, you're going to say, oh, Richard, I was just thinking about that time in Italy. All right, that one. And then if
One
you
of those is much
decide
more cryptic
that you
than
don't
the
like
other.
the girl,
I know.
you can just say, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to go as well. Whatever, right? If we don't like
Okay.
it. If you like the girl and you want to take her home, then you can just say, what could you say? Does anyone want some chewing gum? All right?
But does he have
So those
chewing
are our
gum?
code words.
Yeah.
What if one of them says yes and like I don't have
And
it?
he's like, well, I was just
If
saying
you're
it
out with
as
your friend and you
a
talk to lots
code.
of girls, you
Yeah.
would find that you have situations where
I'm
you
liking
said,
this
"I
idea
thought
of
you
like
liked
having
her." No,
codes.
I didn't. Well, why was I talking to her friend for 30 minutes? I don't know. I thought you liked the friend. So
That's a
in
good
order
point.
to avoid all these kinds of miscommunications
Communication
that
is
can
key.
happen, it makes sense
It
to
is.
just spend a little time thinking about the possible eventualities and coming up with the code words. Even though it does sound a bit geeky, it actually really helps in practice.
Women like geeks. I found that out recently. On
Yeah,
Twitter.
recently.
This is an interesting party.
It's
What's
so
like
shit.
the ambience of this place?
Dude, I don't know what it is, but I feel like you're going to get lucky tonight. I can just feel
This is
it.
just someone's
Yeah,
house.
feel it to me.
It is literally.
Yeah, I feel it too, mate.
I feel it.
Yeah,
Which one do you like?
I like the blonde one. I don't know. I don't know what to say to her.
You don't know? Go
I
on,
mean, the
give it
guy
a
is
go.
tall, so is that why
Yeah,
he's
that's
attractive?
true.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
embarrassed.
Being tall is quite
Alright.
good, yeah.
Right. Take $100 from him, and or whatever currency
Yeah.
is correct.
Take 100 jokes. Take 100 donkeys from him and say he can only take it back to the village.
Not my donkeys, Richard. I need to pay my rent.
I have a big house for all of my donkeys. It drives up the rent.
So you'll only give it back if he approaches. Tell him that if he doesn't go and talk to them, you will, and you'll speak loudly so everyone can hear. Tell him to have a shot. Give him some confidence. I think C. Could
C
be,
seems like it could be risky, actually, because you might say like, oh, you don't want to like get so drunk that.
Oh,
you
what
know.
if that's it? What if he takes a shot and gets drunk? I want to see that.
Oh, I think we have to go for C regardless, because it's either going to be totally correct or totally wrong.
Yeah, let's hit C.
All
Let's
right,
see
yeah,
what we
we'll go
get.
for that. Yeah, I mean, A
Yeah.
is like a novel idea, but yeah.
Yeah, man, you just need more confidence. Here, finish some of that. Have as much as you can, and then you get in there.
So hopefully you get.
Probably you're right.
Yeah, that's
Wine.
Not a shot.
You can't really
you go,
down
man.
wine, or if you
feel better,
down
man.
red wine, you're
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
madman.
sometimes you need a drink, right, before you
Yeah.
start.
You're
What's
right.
that guy doing in the
Can't do it
background?
immediately.
What's he
All right,
doing?
you ready to go, yeah?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right, so
100% ready.
Oh, fuck, this dude's gone in there.
Oh,
Hang on a minute, maybe he's just walking past, or... Oh, shit, no, they like
that's
him.
what he was doing. He
Yeah,
heard
well.
them and was like, I got to get in there. I've got to speak to those girls before he does.
Well, that doesn't make any
You
sense.
see what just happens, and
That's
that
why
is
you can never take a
always
shot,
need
otherwise-
to make the move when the time
So,
is right.
like, the logic is that it took too long to take a drink.
It took too long.
Well,
That's the
surely,
logic.
surely some of these other things would take quite long. But
Yeah.
I mean, if the priority is being fast, B would be the best one. But that seems like it could be very cringy.
I think, yeah, A is probably the right answer, I'm guessing.
Yeah, because A seems like it's a novel.
Yeah.
I tell you what, have you got any cash, any notes? Just while we wait, I've got something cool.
Yeah, probably.
Gonna show
See,
you a
how is
magic
this
trick.
not taking just as
I
long?
know.
I'm going to take this $100, put it in my pocket, and
Is
it's
that
going to make me
100?
talk to those girls.
Richard, come on.
Because you're not getting...
Richard, come on. What
Come
are
on,
you doing
Richard.
to me? I thought you were my friend.
Okay.
Cool.
That's so funny.
Rather than you guys just
These
hanging out
guys
at
are
the
such
bar, not
bros.
doing
This is a
anything
good
and
one.
having a shitty night,
I know,
why
right?
not,
It's all about,
use this
you know.
as a way to get each other
Yeah,
talking
I'm
to
liking
women.
this.
warms
We're
things
not
up.
getting
I
as
think.
many,
What should I say?
scenarios acted out.
Yeah, we
so-
will get to it. Give him the "Are you girls male bashing" line.
Good
Tell
one.
him to use the "Sorry I'm late, the traffic was crazy" opener.
That's
Okay.
right.
We might have to
Works.
pick that just
Works
because I know
every
people-
time.
Say to use the tried and tested engagement opener. Tell him to just go up and grab her ass. Yes, I want to see that. Tell him to just be himself and talk about Star Wars.
These
The
are
old,
pretty good.
the old Jack approach. You know.
So I find like obviously BD and D are all pretty funny.
I think D. I want to see
Yeah,
if,
we'll do
if
D.
there's actually contact.
Dude,
Yeah.
these look like a couple of really dirty sluts.
Oh, yes, yes, I'm loving it.
You've got a sexy
I love
ass,
wrong answer,
give it a
Richard.
slap, and she will love it and just start making out with you.
Rich, I don't quite sure about that.
Yeah,
I'm not quite sure about that.
Have a ass. You've got to be
I don't
confident,
know.
that's
That
the
seemed
difference.
like
If you
maybe
be
a
confident, it'll
harassment.
work. Give it a go, go on.
It is illegal in my country.
Okay, let's go.
Like he rubbed his hand.
Whoa, 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 what a nice sexy ass.
That's so good.
Whoa.
She wasn't committed to it at all, was she?
What's up, bitch?
Honestly, the way he said it, oh my god, he was great. The way he went like, whoa, 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 what a nice,
Sorry.
sexy ass.
Awful. Terrible
He's
advice
bringing
you
that like
gave,
male
yeah?
porn star energy.
Dylan, Michael, can we do that again? Because I want to. What did he call her when he walked away? I just
He
want to
said
see.
something like jerk bitch or something. We'll do it
Can we-
again. just for you.
yeah.
Dude, these
I
look
liked
like
the
a couple
slap.
of really dirty sluts.
That slap
just
was-
come up to us.
Yeah,
I think there
That's
was
great.
contact
Sexy
on the
ass.
slap.
No, yeah,
Give
yeah,
it a
yeah.
slap, and she will
Just
love
like
it and just
touching
start
his
making out
face.
with you.
Rich,
Yeah,
Well,
but I
they're
don't-
both.
yeah.
sure about
His
that.
slap was
man,
way
yeah,
more
it works
committed than
every
her
time.
slap.
Just
Yeah, her
grab
slap
ass,
on
but
the
you've got to
on
be
the face
confident,
that
that's the
didn't do
difference.
anything.
So if you can be
you know?
confident, it'll work. Give it a go. Go on.
She was into it. She was caressing him.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Anyway, he says it.
Let's see.
Whoa, 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 what a nice sexy ass.
Oh yeah.
Fuck off.
No, she doesn't even touch him. Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? What's up, bitch?
Tough bitch.
What's up, bitch?
Honestly, like I genuinely love.
Terrible
Oh, well,
advice you
well,
gave.
well. What a nice, sexy ass. That's so
Do you-
good.
Can I just say before we before we go on, do you know what this reminds me of? I'm just gonna get it up here. You know, the Family Guy thing, foreign guys who sound like American.
Oh
guys?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh my god, we walked so many kilometers.
and let me just play it here.
I went to
down
the.
at the coffee shop who've been living in the U.S. almost long enough to sound American.
Oh man, what a good bunch of partying at that
This is just like
discotheque.
him.
They played one of my audience requests. Really awesome. I myself drank like 5 liters of beer. If it weren't, I would have ended up in hospital, man. Oh, you said it, friend. But I wanted to stay because I almost had sex on this girl. Oh, yeah, but it was so expensive. Each drink was like $6.40.
Okay.
That's so funny.
That is
I
this
must
guy.
have drank like 5 liters of beer.
That is this guy for
Yeah,
sure.
there's like,
right?
oh, well.
Do we want to do Star Wars?
I think that'd be quite funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel I'm worried it'd be close on.
Have you seen the latest
Nah.
Star Wars?
No.
No.
Oh, why?
Well, I don't like it.
You don't like
How can it be? It's the most amazing movie of all time, I think.
Oh, sorry.
What is this delivery, man?
I love this. I love this.
Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and all the droids, the Jedis. Come on, it's great.
He's talking about the Force
I'm sorry,
Awakens,
we want
sure.
to
Yeah.
talk to each other. But sorry.
Yes, okay.
That's good. I love that. That is really great.
That's why Jack didn't have success for a while.
I know.
You should be helping your friend, so letting him talk about Star Wars as much as he loves it, very low chance of success.
This is good. This is wholesome.
Right, so we go for the traffic one.
I love that.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm late. Traffic was crazy.
So just try this. Go up to them and like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm late. You know, as if they were waiting for you, and they'd be like, huh? But then they
This
think
could
it's funny.
work.
Do you think it will work? Then give it a go.
Yes, so
Because they could find it funny.
Okay, so
I think this could be clothes.
Good luck.
This could be clothes.
You know,
I don't know. I
it was
think
a
this one's gonna win.
Oh, I'm sorry. The traffic was horrible.
And you are?
No, it doesn't work.
I'm Greg.
I'm Greg. Vicky.
You?
Monica.
It is nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Oh, clothes on. Yeah.
This one's okay, but it might be hard for him to pull it off. So he could choose a better opening.
Greg
line
is a
in this
charismatic
case, but
man, Richard. He
also
can pull it
worse
off.
one, so it wouldn't get him blown out.
Sorry, I'm
It'd
late. You would
get
not
him
believe
in
how
there,
many
but it's not the best.
how many automobiles I was stuck behind in the road.
Right. So, what will you say as you join them? Come in and say, sorry, is he bothering you?
That's a good wingman strategy there.
Come and say, I see you've met the local serial killer.
Wow.
Hey, mate, so who are these two? Pretend to throw up on them.
Oh my god, all three of those are really funny.
I think we
I
should
mean,
go
like,
D.
you know.
First.
Wait,
That's my
which one?
D, that's my pick first.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Whoa, what an amazing party.
Yes. that is
Sorry,
so
wait.
nice.
Yeah, I
I
like
clicked off it.
Yo, Greg, man, I don't feel too good. It's alright, babe. I'm only joking. Nothing there. Let's shake my hand.
It's not funny. I don't want to shake your hand.
Shake my hand.
Okay.
Look at his face.
Oh, God, I'm joking. Come on.
That's so funny. He's
Tried
laughing.
it for you.
I love how Greg's happy though.
They weren't so good.
Oh god, I love Greg.
Yeah,
Oh,
as
God,
long as
Greg is fan favorite character.
As long as the
Congratulations,
party's
you chose
nice.
One of the best
Yeah.
things in
Yeah.
the game. It's actually something my friend Alex does in real life and gets in a lot of trouble. Nearly got beaten
Alex.
up a few times, so you should probably not try it. Although in the game, I agree, it's pretty damn funny.
Good stuff, Richard.
Like I find both A and B quite funny. Like B is one of those things where like I can't think it could possibly work on any level.
I got a CB. I got a CB.
I see you met a local serial killer.
Oh, extra mark. Use all four of Alex's signature moves. Wow.
Oh, great! So I see you've met the local serial killer. They call him the bonsai killer because he
kills children.
And there's a little bonsai tree on him. But apart from that, he's a very nice guy.
Richard, don't expose me.
Sam. And your name?
Monica.
Oh no, this is gonna work.
No.
Nice to see.
No. No. What?
Funny stuff that makes them laugh is kind of
Again, it's
good
an
in some
Alex
way,
move
you
as
know, it's
well.
that friendly banter.
Right, so tell her about 50 Shades of Grey and Sex Dungeons, okay? Again, we've got the wrong establishing shot here.
Yeah.
It's rare to read books these days. Well done. I think that's probably right, but yeah. Do most of the talking about your reading. I mean,
Well,
I
A
think
is the funny one, yeah.
Yeah, let's hit
This
A.
one feels like the production values are much
I
cheaper.
don't really read, but I do
No, the
like
club is
50
bumping,
Shades of
Michael.
Grey.
The club is very
Actually,
nice.
I've read it.
Oh yeah, you read it. That's
You actually read 50 Shades, wow.
There's this movie called
You know, based on that,
365
I actually
Days.
started getting into this whole area, and so I added a special room to my house. And
I
it
love
has
this.
all these chains and weaves.
She
and
is really
equipment
short, by
and
the
the
way.
hooks and things. to
I think
tie
she
girls
sat
up.
down.
And actually, I
Oh, is
think
she?
your wrists-
Okay.
your wrists
Yeah.
are quite
She's,
small,
like,
but I think
leaning
we
against
can get some
something.
ropes and
Well,
stuff
no.
around.
Otherwise, she would be
No,
hilariously
no.
short.
Oh, yeah, she is.
There we go.
I think he's second.
Yeah, Eastern European girls are never that short.
Maniac? Well, not really. It's just whips and chains.
Richard, what have you done?
It was the sex dungeon thing again. They didn't like it. Oh, really? Yeah, but I think, you know, they're
Richard,
boring.
what have you
It's
done?
hard to find some girls. We
It is
just need
like the
girls that are
sex
sexy
dungeon.
and like sex dungeons, right?
Yeah.
He said it. That's so funny.
On a serious note, it's not the way
Honestly,
to
if
bring
like
sexual topics into the
if
discussion.
Creepy Richard was your wingman, like that, you'd just be used to that shit. Oh, Richard,
It was
what
like,
have you done?
Richard, why are you bringing this up again?
Okay, I think C is probably clothes.
B is probably, yeah. A
Yeah,
win.
you agree, Dylan?
I agree. B.
Yeah. The only way in which C could work is the whole negging thing, like, you know, but I don't think that would work.
I like reading too, actually. But don't you think it's rare these days? Like, everyone's on Instagram and just distracted by stuff.
Well, you know, maybe, but my friends read all the time, so
Yeah? We should start a reading club.
I think so. Maybe.
Isn't that called a book
They do
club?
that, right?
Yeah.
Like, everyone reads the same book and then talks about
Yes,
them.
actually,
Yeah, it's
really
called a
cool.
book club.
It reminds me of in Family Guy, on the subject
no,
of Family
no,
Guy,
it's
since you
really,
brought it up,
you know,
where
your
Peter's like,
opinion
here's another
is
thing.
supposed
The
to
book can be.
to discuss it. Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's rare for me to meet someone
Good
that
reference,
likes reading.
Michael.
It's like he's come up with the idea of a book
You have a very nice
without even knowing what a book
Oh yeah, like he like imagine if he started explaining the idea of a book club as if he was the first person to come up with it.
I know, that's what it felt like.
That would be a
You don't
good
need to
move,
do too much
actually.
teasing
Like
and
I would
things
like to,
that.
I would like
But
to
you do
try that
need
if I were a
to give some
wingman.
compliments, have a friendly conversation, and basically talk her in
That'd be entertaining.
nicely
yeah.
enough so that she's happy to talk to you, but maybe not too much so that she likes you.
Oh wow.
I mean, well, why not?
Oh yeah, why does it matter if
Everyone
you're
Champagne.
slaying some
It's very good,
pussy on the
actually.
side?
can- Oh,
Cheers.
Cheers.
I mean, it depends if he's got a girlfriend or not. I
That's
guess.
a good point
ladies,
actually. It depends if he met his
let me get you
girlfriend
another one.
20
thank
years
you.
ago.
Oh, go
Don't-
on, Greg.
What?
Is an option going to be put a pill in it?
Oh.
That's not.
But until
No, that's not an option. Tell the girls an embarrassing story about Greg.
I like that.
Tell his girl that he likes her, and she is a lucky girl. That's clothes.
Okay.
Try and steal both girls for a threesome while he is away, of course.
Yes.
Tell them about a great book you recently read.
That's fine.
Tell a story about a time when he really helped you out and why you are best friends. Okay,
That sounds a
C.
good one.
Because the thing is, if C is successful or unsuccessful, it doesn't matter. It's the wrong
Yeah.
answer, obviously.
No matter
You-
what happens, it's a success.
Yes, you fucked him over. Yeah.
So you two are good friends, right?
Yeah.
So would you say you share things and always do things together and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Usually, yeah. That's good because
It'd be so
listen,
funny if they
he's my
said
friend
yes
and
to
all,
this.
but
He
I
just
really
walked
like
away with
you.
both.
We've
But
got,
it's
like,
still
one
a
blonde,
failure.
one brunette.
I know,
That'd be great.
exactly.
One of my
It's the wrong
fantasies.
answer.
Like that's
still.
how we should
You know,
spin
have a
it.
threesome
Yeah.
with,
Like they're like
girls
really
who
into
like
it.
you.
That would be
So
so
what do you say?
funny.
He's going to keep buying drinks all night.
Doesn't
champagne,
look
you
like
get
they're gonna
wasted, and
agree.
then back to my house. And
Yeah.
first
What if they
both
like
of you,
pull
and then
disgusted
just you,
faces the
and
whole
you
time and at
watch,
the
and then
last
you,
minute?
And you
Are
can
you
make a
crazy?
video. You can take photos, right? And then you both again, and then like a different position. And I've got some
You
things
know what?
to.
No, stop. Fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, fuck,
Come on.
fuck off. Lesbians.
I mean, to be fair, if they were lesbian, then they would be more down.
I
for
know, right?
threesomes.
It's like the opposite.
I like how he said it like a Jamaican though. Why do you say that? Lesbians.
Just to save some face.
Friends and they're good to
But
you.
I
Is that one of
Much
the-
better than if you
I
both
like how
selfish
Richard
Go on,
always
Dylan.
has to have the last word.
Amazing.
That's true,
his-
yeah.
It's his game.
Yeah, A could. I honestly would like to see what the
Yeah,
embarrassing
I'd like
story
to.
is.
I'd like to see A. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what he says.
Again, it is one of those
You
things.
know, Greg
mad,
he's like my best friend. He's so cool.
No, yeah.
Well, he's usually cool, but actually there was this time when we were in school together and we were on a class trip and
So
he
Richard
shit
did
the
go to
bed
school in
just
Eastern Europe.
everywhere, all over the bed. And in the morning, like everyone could smell it. Like, Greg, you shit the bed. Haha. He's like, no, it wasn't me. It was already there, but I didn't say anything. Like anyone would believe it. And then what else happened?
He's a good
And
actor,
he's even
Richard.
still saved
Yeah.
in my phone. As Greg, Greg, the bed shitter.
I love that.
Amazing, right? But no, look, seriously, he's still a great guy.
Well,
He just
I
shit the bed.
think you should probably cancel our drinks.
I hope Greg
no,
comes back and
cheers,
says,
Greg,
"Oh,
the bed
Richard,
No,
you didn't tell the
no.
bed shitter story, did you?"
Yeah, it's disappointing we're not getting a reaction from him.
Yes,
I know.
I think we should leave before they come back.
Yeah, sure.
I think we should leave. I feel like a lot of girls say that around Richard.
He's not being a good friend.
I think we should leave. He seems to have gone out. If I can undo the shackles a bit, I think I can get my. I am so malnourished. I think I can escape.
I think I can see daylight. Let's go in this direction.
Quick! Yes, I can hear them with the keys. You must. There are only 6 knocks.
Let's
On the
go
door.
Svetlana. Right. I think the story.
E.
Yeah,
E.
the story
E.
is
Also, I
probably
think
right. Yeah.
I think that might be quite funny as well. Still, but correct, funny and correct, win-win.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you about time I
Greg is
shit.
actually
I
my
shit in
best
the
friend,
bed,
such a great guy
and he
because
took the blame
I've got
for
lots
it.
of friends, but you never know who would really be there for you, right? But there was this one time where I just had this horrible situation, broke up with my ex-girlfriend, and I called him at like 4 a.m, and he said, I'm going to be there right away. And he got out of bed, came to me and was talking to me.
I like how they
all
believe
through
this.
the
Yeah.
morning.
The thing is, that does set up a bit of a bros before
And
hose
really made me
approach,
feel
though.
better. And
So,
I
you know,
knew because he could have
it's
said,
a
"Oh,
bit
I've got
of
to
a
sleep.
red
I'm
flag.
busy. I'm going to work tomorrow, whatever." But he was really there for me. So
The real
since that
real
day, I
question is
realised,
why
you know,
was he
he's
up
a
at 4 a.m. in the
super
first place? Really?
That's a good point.
Oh, Richard
That's
woke
fine.
him up
So
by
nice to
texting
have
him.
such a wonderful friend.
Yeah.
It's so nice to have such a wonderful friend.
This is one of the most powerful moments in the entire game because if you can do this kind of thing
Is
for
it
your
really?
friends, and if they can do it for you, it has a huge effect. When you
See,
say things
it
about
is a
yourself,
bros before
it's
hose
bragging,
mentality.
it's
Yeah,
bad,
exactly. Yeah,
but when
yeah. Like I
someone
would be
else
like,
says something
let me tell you about the time I
you,
wanted
it's
to hang out with
incredibly
Greg, and he
powerful.
didn't
So
because he
think
was
about
too busy
something
giving
nice
his
that you can
girlfriend
say
multiple orgasms.
about your
Ah,
wingman,
yeah.
and try it next time. Yeah, so that's good. Anyway, look. Hey, Rich.
Yeah, that might appeal if you want him as a friend.
You know what? I hope the two women next to him when he's giving answers are like final bosses. I think that would be great. The final boss is he's got to seduce the women sat next to him.
They're just not saying anything. They don't have lines, so they're just silent.
So, cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
What are they drinking? Are they all just drinking wine?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
think I've ever had wine at the club.
Wow, the club is bumping. Wow.
Like with the build up and then the drop.
Yeah? What about cocktails?
But the drop is nothing.
No.
Beer?
No, definitely
How about beer?
not. Really like the taste.
Yeah, I don't like beer.
It's so funny he doesn't care about like
Hang on a second.
the look of the club because he's so cheap. He doesn't want to
It's my
hire
mum.
too many
yeah.
It
extras.
was her birthday today. She's just saying like,
It's so funny. Just like,
Have a look.
I just keep thinking about how funny it
Whoa,
is.
she's so pretty.
She looks young, right?
She's so
That's why
pretty.
he's so handsome.
Great line delivery. Oh.
Ooh.
Again, I like how he wrote that line in.
Be cold until you have a gun. That's really funny, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. And now she has to say I'm handsome, right? Be cold and tell her you have a girlfriend. Tell her you have a girlfriend, but they can still have sex. Yeah, that'll be the right answer. Game her to the same extent as if you really liked her.
That's a weird one.
Yeah, I think it's probably right though. I mean, I think
Yeah,
B,
C's, yeah, so C's probably got to be correct because the other two are.
Yeah.
I think
Hit
A
B,
is the
Michael.
right answer.
But you can't know. Being cold, that's not going to work. It's going to put her off entirely.
Well, let's hit B first, lads. Let's go for B first.
Yeah. B is going to be the hilariously wrong
Well,
one.
thank you, but actually I've got a girlfriend.
Oh.
But I tell you what we could do. Listen, she goes to Pilates.
Yeah,
And
I like this.
so we could fuck like every Wednesday, for example. What'd you say? Yeah, like 7:30 she goes, and then she's not back until, I don't know, like two
Are you
and a
not?
half hours.
What
No,
are you
it'll be-
saying?
What do you say?
What do you think?
No.
You're busy on Wednesdays.
Oh my god, go fuck yourself.
What did you tell her?
Oh, it's not my fault. She was just sad because I said I had a girlfriend, but then I tried to make her happy again by saying I could fuck her every Wednesday.
Are you
But
crazy?
I guess she's busy on Wednesdays.
Oh, we got to get a
or
reaction
something,
from.
I
Come on, say something.
what have you done? I don't know. I fucked it up, I guess, but shit happens, eh? Often to me, but
Damn, you played it again.
yeah, it's not a story, I guess.
I like the way he says often to me. Like that is, he is becoming self-aware.
I know he is.
It seems like I don't know every, every 1 in 4 responses I give is just terrible. I don't know why this happens.
Why are you not going to Pilates with her as well? That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a
you
good
made.
point. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
I just want to say, I just love the line, dude, you played it again. Like, just like, almost getting, like, the correct grammar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Be cold.
It's got to be C.
And tell her you have a girlfriend. It could be, that could be funny as well, honestly.
I think there's a risk it wouldn't be funny.
Yeah, okay, good point.
I'm
So I think
changing
just
my
go
mind
for
and thinking C's right now.
Let's hit C.
Yeah. But that is weird because he did say
Thank you,
earlier
that's
on
nice
that
of
like
you
you
to
don't
say.
want
And
to
actually, you're
kind
so
of.
pretty. You've got
know.
such a
Thank
sweet
you.
smile.
Thank you, nice to hear.
You're a little bit shy, right? Am I right?
Maybe a little bit.
But that's cute. I like shy girls.
That's
Thank you.
Yeah,
creepy.
shy girls are normally good girls.
Yeah, that doesn't sound...
But
That's
they say
creepy.
it's always the quiet one.
That does sound quite creepy.
Good girls are usually daddy's little
The quiet
girls.
ones are trouble.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
It's just like
maybe that's true.
really
True
dry
about
out.
you?
Maybe.
All right. The worst situation.
I don't think
here
that'd work
is
with a
if
girl whose
your girl
first
goes
language
forward
is
and
English.
wants to leave and drags his girl away, and girls often do that because they're way more loyal than guys. So you need to keep your girl interested, and so
Yeah.
as far as you can, without being dishonest, you want to work hard to make her like you.
Okay, good stuff. Right, keep the girls side by side. Turn the girl away from her friend by moving around to the outside.
That's gotta be
here's
a
the thing.
B, is it?
Like, I think B is correct. I want to hear his explanation for why A is wrong, though. I want to hear.
You
that.
want to hear his explanation for why he is wrong?
Yeah,
Okay,
why you
fine.
should.
But one could be just a clothes on progressive.
It will. I think it will
These
be.
are often
we'll
right
see.
or wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you keep the girls side by side, doesn't really work very well because if one of your conversations runs dry, they look at their friend. If their conversation also runs dry, they could get out of there. When you break the girls off,
It sounds like it's a hostage.
It's really hard for that to happen. So it actually helps your.
I'm liking this
wingman a lot.
advice. This is good advice.
Yeah, don't let the girls get out of there.
Yeah.
When the girls can see each other, they can find a moment, where there's a lull in the conversation.
Yeah, just don't let them escape.
What food do you like?
Well, I am a vegetarian for 6 years now. Can you believe it?
You're still alive?
Just great
Yes,
delivery.
as you see.
Okay.
No need for another take.
Yes, actually, I feel much better.
Can you
Seems
believe
quite,
it? I feel so much
trendy at the
better.
moment. And also lots of
like, yeah, it's like
documentaries
another
this one,
read, isn't it?
Cowspiracy, Forks Over Knives.
You know what
And
it
it's
is,
all,
yeah.
About how eating meat is bad for the environment, having plant
Well, yeah, the girls are Tommy
proteins or
Wiseau
whatever
this
is
time,
better.
aren't they?
That's cool. And you're a healthy person in general then?
Well, yes, I think so. And actually, I really love animals, so I just can't eat them,
Do you have some animals?
Yes, I have a dog.
Okay.
What about you?
No, I have
To be
fish.
fair, normally in their
Very
country they do eat dogs, so that's,
Yeah, that's
quite
true.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a dog in case the potato crop fails.
Okay.
I don't know why I became Irish then. It was just
I know.
instinct. Instinct took over.
Yeah.
The potato comment.
Find out logistics if they live together and if they work the next day. That's going to be right because he's
That's a good
obsessed
one,
with
yeah.
logistics. He
Yeah,
loves
I love
logistics.
logistics.
Talk about her hobbies. Tell her about your hunting safari in South Africa.
That's going to be funny.
Yes, I want to hear Richard. Because the thing is, I actually believe he could do
like
this.
animals. Actually, I really like animals as well, and I went on a special trip to Africa. In Africa they have safari parks and all of that, and they had this place where you can do hunting, right?
Yeah.
And you had the choice, like you can either shoot a giraffe, a lion,
An elephant?
elephant, like all the different animals. And I was like, fuck that, I want to shoot them all, all right? So I just want to shoot them all.
That's
so
so
I
good.
went out,
Alpha.
and it took
Yeah.
ages because the elephant was so tough
That
to kill. It was
actually
like,
turns her
with
on.
his trunk and stuff, like bang, bang.
No.
Actually got quite boring.
Please,
but the
please
baby
stop.
giraffe just samurais or heads.
Please,
Because
stop.
the
I don't feel
neck
comfortable
is a
with
big
this
target.
conversation. Please, no.
The best part was when we ate them later. Like, this is me eating
Oh my
the
god,
baby
please,
giraffe.
no, oh my god.
What's he going to say?
What happened?
Sorry about that. Your friend's weird, to be honest. I was just.
No,
telling-
we
you know,
have to
she
go
likes
hunt
animals,
them.
And I was just telling her about my time in Africa and baby giraffe and elephants and stuff.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
It was
Vicky, where are you going?
a couple of weirdos, to be honest.
What's wrong?
I told him about when I went hunting in Africa.
Yeah, this
The
was
baby
great.
giraffe, right? Yeah. Delicious.
Love
It's
it.
bros before hoes, man. That's the main
This is
message
great.
of this.
This is such a wholesome episode.
I know, right?
It's bad. Leave them alone.
Also, I remember remember in one of the earlier episodes, like the date episode, like he was he showed this woman a video of him torturing a cat. Like, he's really into like bad answers involving
That is really
animal
funny,
cruelty,
yeah.
isn't he?
I love that.
But he just used it to preach
And
about
is Vicky vegetarian?
Greenpeace.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She likes meat.
Okay. But do you live together?
No.
Oh, she
no.
likes meat.
No, I
Okay.
don't.
Oh wow, that's
Who
good.
do you live with?
Yeah, sorry, had to do that.
Well, I live alone actually.
Okay, that's good.
Uh-oh.
And tomorrow,
Uh-oh.
actually, what do you guys work? Are you working?
How
tomorrow?
does this work? He sounds so.
Let me think.
Yeah.
No.
No, you're both.
Oh, let me
That's
think.
Cool. That's
No.
nice. Get to relax.
Yes.
I've got to work, but it's okay. Doesn't matter if I'm tired.
Boring. Oh,
Anytime you're meeting girls,
Yeah, it's-
out
no, that's
and
the thing,
right,
he's
then
obsessed
you
with
wanna find out
logistics
stuff
still.
like whether they live together. All this stuff comes under logistics, and
Yes,
it's very
there is.
important when it comes to.
Wasn't he like a
deciding on
computer
the next
programmer or
steps and
something?
if you'd be
He
able
is,
to
yeah.
take
I think
these
he is
girls somewhere
autistic
else
to some
or to your
degree.
house.
Yeah.
That's hot.
autistic seducer.
Seems like they're getting on very well together.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Offer to take pics and direct him to touch her up. Okay,
Wow.
that'll work. Do you know I'm a licensed pastor? I think I should marry you guys right now. Proceed to perform a ceremony with I do's and then say you may now kiss the bride. Okay, I think we got to hit that. A and B, I think we got to hit. Tell the friend, your girl, how good they look together and encourage the connection. Okay, my work here is done. You guys have fun. Just leave.
Just leave.
I honestly, I think A, B, and D are all wrong.
Yeah.
What do we do first?
I'm okay. Let's do. Should we just, yeah, I'll do B first. Why
Yeah,
not?
whatever. Yeah.
And then A
Yeah,
and
you're
then
right. They
D.
look
I am
great
getting
together.
a lot
idea.
of sexual
Hey,
dealing,
guys.
Richard.
Vicky, Greg, come here a second. Look, you guys are getting on amazingly. And do you know what? I'm actually a licensed pastor, so I can marry you guys
Pastor?
here, man. This is for my emergency
Whoa,
special.
Is this going to be
occasion
one of
ring.
Alex's
So,
routines?
With this ring, you take Greg
I'm
to
sorry,
be your
guys. I'm
lawfully
not gonna
wedded
do that.
husband, to have and to hold
No, it's not funny.
forever
It's
and
okay.
ever. It's
No.
fine. Just drink some champagne and let's do it.
I'm sorry, I don't want to do that.
Wait a minute, you married
He has
already?
not paid the.
No, I'm not.
You did already.
No,
He's not paid the gold to my father
I'm not
yet.
gonna do that.
I cannot
So
marry.
what?
No.
Then you're a lesbian.
I haven't been to have my vagina unsold yet.
What's wrong with
Lesbians.
I know, man. You know, sometimes some girls are just weird. What are you gonna do?
I love how it's
These
never
people.
Richard's fault either. It's
I know.
High pressure.
Like, Greg never criticizes him.
Like it did just then.
Yeah.
That again is a bros before hoes dynamic. That's the most important thing I'm
A.
learning from this episode. Yeah. Let's go
Yeah, they
A.
look so sweet together. Here, take this a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some snaps. Yo, Vicky,
So weird.
Yeah.
Craig, look.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's get a nice snap. That's nice, cool. Hey, give him a little kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Hey, give me your drink, man.
Yeah.
Because you need both hands for this.
Oh,
Just
God.
touch her more, like hug her, you know? Like hug her like
Hey,
this.
stop.
It's alright, babe.
what's
Just
wrong?
a hug.
What's
Hang
wrong?
on.
What's wrong?
Not
That's
very
it.
comfortable.
Act like he's attacking you. That's perfect.
No.
Wait. Hang on. That's good. Stay like that. Stay like. Yeah,
Please
perfect.
stop. I don't like it.
Yeah, come on, babe.
Dude, left hand on pussy. Try.
Are you crazy?
Where are you going?
Yeah,
Wait.
what's wrong, Vicky?
I'm getting all of it. I've got it.
Richard,
Oh
what's
my
wrong?
god.
There's your drink.
Richard, what's wrong?
You always say
He's
that.
so innocent.
This is exactly what Richard
No
told
girls,
me.
Yeah.
but pictures. That's
It's
alright.
okay. We will save on Pornhub.
Yes.
The
Yes.
sleazy photographer routine.
They'll
I
get
love
that-
the
they'll get that
relationship
money.
between Greg and
Work with
Richard.
it.
That's what people should be aiming for.
That's their strategy. Just get the pics and then save them on Pornhub. We'll save on Pornhub.
Okay,
Alright.
well, my work
D.
here is done. You guys have fun. Right.
Okay.
I hope he just
Yeah,
leaves
they're
and that's
getting on
it.
great. So my work here is done. And I'm going to head off. I'm going to the strip club. Have fun, guys.
What an alpha.
Oh, bye.
What the fuck?
Oh, don't bother. He's on his own wave.
It didn't go well.
As much as I recommend going to the strip club, you needed to just stay a little bit longer there with your friends, helping him out. So the next time he wants to help you out, right?
And of course, which one are we going to choose now?
Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, it implies it's a
Great
selfish,
together. First
you know,
they actually
Yeah.
both quite tall,
motivation.
so they're matched
Shouldn't be
like
that.
that. Because he actually likes tall girls. And so
Oh yeah,
hard
it's a
for him
good
to
point.
find
Yeah, it wasn't
someone his
pure
height.
altruism. It's just
Yeah,
you
it's
scratch
not
my
the
back, I'll
same
scratch
one.
yours.
Not in the
Guy.
spirit
How
of
is
what
she?
we've
Is she a good
seen
girl?
so
She's a
far between
wonderful
Richard and
girl.
Greg.
Yeah.
I think your friend
Is
is
this
very
just
lucky.
is he just in it for his
Alright,
own
well, hopefully
benefit?
they make
Maybe.
it. But let's just chill and see what happens.
Hmm.
This is very nice. You're not saying it publicly, you're not saying it to her, but you're saying it to the friend because you know that after this interaction,
By the way, he
they're gonna
told
speak about him and
them
you
to
want
separate,
the girl
and
that
they
you're
didn't actually
talking to
separate.
be
I just
saying very nice
realised
things
that.
Yeah, it's a
about
good
your
point,
friend.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a great choice. Nice one.
I was thinking that.
Yeah. Right, let your friend decide what to do next. Suggest a swingers party. You suggest going somewhere else. Persuade your girl so that she persuades her friend.
I think B is the funny answer.
Yeah,
A might be the correct answer because I feel like we're supposed to be wrapping
yeah.
up.
Your shoes
I
are
think
so
A is
shiny.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just know it's very nice, like disco ball shoes.
Oh,
Hey,
How are they
hang on a
going to get?
second.
What's
Yo,
that got to
Greg,
do with the
what's the
swingers
time?
party?
Yeah.
oh, it's 2 a.m.
2 shit. We're late for this party.
Damn. Right.
We found the girls today.
Damn.
It's a swingers
Damn,
party.
they
I
You
can't
like it,
believe
let's
it.
go.
We've got the sexy girls.
Stop.
Oh, come on, but you look like.
Where's the swangers party?
But they were so slutty, I was sure they would be into it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Man. We should have invited them bowling.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think.
I love how he never slags Richard off. Let's hit A, Michael. I think that could be
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I think as well. Anyway, but hang on a second. Yo, Greg.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
I didn't see anything.
Oh, maybe we should go bowling.
Bowling now.
Yeah.
It is 1 a.m. It's a good time for bowling. What do you think, girls?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's a good idea, no.
It will be great. Come on.
You're already
Let's
wearing
go.
their bowling shoes, aren't they?
No, they're not. I'm sorry.
oh,
I'm not.
sorry.
This is weird.
I know.
Okay.
How are we supposed to predict he would say go
See,
bowling?
you left it to him, and he's a dumbass, isn't he? Right? You're
Of
the
course,
one
your
that
friend,
needs to help him out.
your friend's going to say, "Let's go bowling at 1 a.m." Of course,
Yeah,
a realistic
I didn't
scenario.
anticipate
There.
that. Yeah.
Very realistic.
Monica,
He
what do you
says,
think? This place is
"Let's
getting a
go
bit
kill
dull, right?
puppies."
Maybe we should make a move after party time, yeah?
I think it's a good idea.
Alright, let's get Vika and Greg and get out of here.
Yeah.
Guys, go for after party.
Yeah, it will be
Oh
great.
yeah, the club's dead.
Yes, definitely.
I just realised.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
No, I just looked around. The club, yeah, doesn't
I like
seem
to imagine
be...
there are really interesting conversations happening in the background that we're just not privy to in
Brilliant.
this universe.
This is exactly the way to do it. You don't want to leave it to him.
All in broken
and
English.
You want to first
We've got like a
persuade
good
your girl so
percentage
that there's
going.
2 people that already want to do the thing, then your friends are going to be 3, and the final girl is going to agree to it because
The final
you know,
girl?
she's just going to be outvoted.
Okay, without her consent, yeah. Oh, Casanova. There we go. Well, anyway, that was Super Seducer. We got Casanova, a very, very solid score. And I did enjoy meeting Greg and his interactions with Richard. I think, yeah, Greg is a fan favourite for sure. I don't know if he ever returns, by the way. But yeah, you guys have a good time there?
I loved Greg. That was really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you're going to be
I
a
like
great
how much
wingman.
Dylan is completely out of frame.
You're going to be
There we
a
go.
great wingman now, Dylan?
I think so. I think even if you just want to be there for your Greg, But the code word
classic.
stuff never actually came into fruition.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, don't know what happened there. But anyway, so we are now going to go on to the topics of this week's episode, and I'm going to go first.
Ooh.
So what I am going to be doing today is a 6 nations checklist, right? We
Okay.
are in the middle of an epic sporting event, aren't we, right?
So this is like the rugby thing.
Yes, the rugby thing. We got
see.
Wales, England at the weekend, and I'm going to find out, like, which of you is a rugby guy,
Okay,
So
this makes sense.
I'm going to read some statements, and you both are going to tally up whether they apply to you, and we're going to see if you can fit in, with all the Tory rugby crowd, all of them lot. You know what I mean?
I'm
The kind
liking
of
this.
people.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is good. I'm liking this theory or this kind of question.
And the thing is, Michael, of course, he's very middle class and hates normal football. And of course, Dylan went to a private school and is racist. So, you know what? I think this could be a close contest. What do you think, Dylan?
Yes. No, I absolutely agree. Sorry, I know you didn't ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, good answer, Dylan.
It's good. There's not going to be a lot of rugby questions, really. It's more about the type of person you are.
No, yeah, I was assuming that too, yeah. Okay.
And I got this from this McMoomin's Twitter account, which I follow. This guy is really funny. I think so anyway. So, and people can follow along at home too.
Yeah,
so let's get
that's
going.
fun.
Right. Do you enjoy water cooler banter?
What is water cooler? Oh, so it's like, oh yeah, I quite like that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Next one. You have voted Conservative.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Dylan has, I know that. You know where
No,
various
no.
lagers and IPAs are brewed? Do you know that? For example, it's actually brewed in Burton, guys.
I do
okay.
actually. You know that Brewdog's from a little town in Scotland.
Where
Well,
is
they-
Doombar from?
Mark it down then, Dylan.
It's American, I
you
think.
cheer when someone drops a glass in a pub.
No. Does anyone do that anymore? It's like one of those things like clapping on airplanes. No one
Not
does
that
it
I'm a
anymore.
sheep. I kind of
Rugby
join in
people.
if someone does it.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Yeah, well,
join in if
hit
other
it.
people do it.
Hit
I won't do
ticket
it
then,
myself.
Dylan.
Bah, bah, bah.
You enjoy carpool karaoke.
I
Oh,
do.
well, I like James Corden, but I find the guest can take away from his charm.
I'm
good point.
kind of the other way. I just quite like singing in the car.
Well, it's good. I'm glad you're the other way.
Luke, you interrupted me mid-song when you rang me earlier. I was like in the middle of
Did
belting
I?
out a song. Yeah.
You watch Top Gear, but not as much since Clarkson May and The Hamster left.
That
I've
is
not watched it at
kind
all
of
since
true
they
for
left.
me.
You liked Fleetwood Mac until the woman got involved.
Okay.
Um,
I think I only know songs by the woman.
yeah.
Did they exist before the woman?
Apparently that's the case. So if that applies to you, mark it down.
Isn't the woman like the main singer?
I don't know. Right. Say things.
Nicks.
If you say things like, "Don't get me started on that Markle woman," if you say that,
Oh, so that's just a great idea. Do I say that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't care about the royal family.
okay.
Meghan Markle.
Dylan, do you
I
say
don't really
that?
care about Meghan Markle, so I think that's that no.
You overtake people on the motorway to get in front of them and slow down. Any of you do that?
Oh my god, that would be.
I sometimes do that.
Mark it down.
That
Not
would be a
on the
really funny thing
motorway,
to do,
but-
but I don't.
Well, who cares? It's close enough. Mark it down, right? You are either a militant grassing cyclist or want every cyclist to die. There is no middle ground.
A militant. Like the grassing, like one of those people who like films other people on their phone in their car.
Right. Dylan, Jesus Christ, are you dying? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, Dylan, have you ever heard of water?
I'm on mute, everybody. Well, not now to explain to the audience I'm on mute.
Dylan is coughing like a Victorian child.
Yeah, like I did know you were on mute, but at the same time, also I'm mostly just worried for your inability to be aware of the existence of water.
While we're talking about this, what was the last question about cyclists?
Yeah, it was basically you either hate cyclists or you're like super into cycling and a dickhead about it.
I mean, apart from like I have kind of hated cyclists for a while. So I don't really care though. Actually, no, I hate them because they cycle really slowly on the road. Just say yes.
Right, okay, Dylan, shut up. Right, we got to get through this quickly. Again, this is not something that you're not understanding. There's a lot to get through. Right, have you appeared in desperate TikTok videos of you dancing with younger family members?
Oh no, unfortunately, this is.
All right.
I feel bad.
Do you drink your mate's piss?
Not often, so I'm going to put that as a no.
Right, you were genuinely sad when Captain Tom died.
Is that your answer?
If it's a yes, then mark it down.
I'm laughing with sadness.
I did cry when the Queen died, though.
You've driven the wrong way through petrol stations. Have you done that?
No.
You root for the families on grand designs to succeed instead of praying for their immense disaster.
I do root for them to succeed.
I guess. Mark it down then.
I don't watch grand designs, but I probably want them to succeed. So,
braying loudly like a twat.
Like kind of like what a horse does. It's like a
like
just making like a generic loud noise.
Yeah,
I sometimes do it like ironically, but I never do it properly. So
I do it ironically too.
Well, you got to choose. You have said about Extinction Rebellion protesters, I'd run over them if they stopped me getting to the office.
Oh, that's a good one. No, I'm really a supporter of them annoying people. So
okay, good stuff. You have a history of public nudity.
I more so than some other people. So
you do actually,
mark it down. You comment who under articles about incredibly famous people who are under 30.
That's so funny, and like that's something again. Like I'm getting so many ideas for what I can start doing ironically right now.
It's a no for me at the moment, but that's gonna.
But
change.
I really love that.
I think Dylan is the kind of guy to do that. Honestly,
yeah.
You own a drone or want to?
Oh no! I mean,
you have had countless unsuccessful submissions to try and get a mention on Sunday brunch.
Okay, I don't really engage with that show, so that is funny.
You stand in front of the yellow line at the baggage reclaim at an airport.
I don't really regard the yellow line much at all, so I'll just say yes.
Yeah,
why not?
these are
I just go for hand luggage, me.
You queued for 13 hours to see an old woman in a coffin.
Anyone but the Queen.
For some reason, you're just not that big a fan of Rishi Sunak. You vote Conservative, but something about him.
Well, I'm a massive fan of him because he's not Keir Starmer.
I'm not really a fan of his, so I think I've got to go yes, but surely that, yeah.
You've used this defense. They say it all the time in their rap music after saying a racial slur.
Oh, yes, I do say that all the time.
Indeed. Enjoy washing the car to try and get away from the screaming inside your head.
No, I hate washing the car.
Okay.
I like washing the car.
Yeah, it irritates me.
You listen to Jake Humphries. You listen to Jake Humphries' high performance podcasts.
I don't actually know who that is. That's really funny.
You know Jake Humphries, presenter on BT Sport, Dylan.
Oh, he is the BT Sport guy. Yeah, he's like the guy that does it. He's the guy I don't. Yeah, he's like. Yeah, he's the guy.
He's the guy.
Oh, yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, I can see him now.
The guy every time the A-level results day comes out, he posts about how he failed, but still like is very rich.
It's like no one knows who he is, but everyone knows who he is from like seeing him on the telly. Yeah,
you have said the line. Well, won't strike during the summer holidays, will they?
Oh, no, I haven't. But I said something close in saying that teachers are pointless and they should all be fired.
Right. You were the first person to stand up and open the overhead lockers on a plane every time.
No, I'm a bit like, what the hell's people's problem?
You are passive. You are passive aggressive or have aggressive passion.
I don't think I am very passive aggressive, honestly. I think I'm just nothing.
Dylan has to mark a dash for that.
I've
Right.
done yes, yeah.
think it's becoming harder and harder to be a straight white male in society.
Absolutely. These days, if you say you're English, they'll arrest you.
Mark it down then. I like this one. You like making friends on holiday.
Yeah, why not? I like making. You always feel like you've achieved something.
Mark it down then.
Yes, as well.
During a record-breaking heat wave, you post in caps, "It's called summer" on social media.
I do that. I do that. And well, the main thing I do actually is whenever it snows, I say so much for this global warming.
Have or will attend a speed awareness course.
Probably not. I feel like I drive obnoxiously slow.
Okay. Your take on various Premier League scandals is, these girls see young footballers as a meal ticket. They know what they're letting themselves in for.
I like that one.
Poking your daughter's mates on Facebook or poking your mates' daughters on Facebook. Being on first name terms with all the lads at the tip or the dump, whatever you call it.
I do feel like I somewhat know some of the guys at the dump. I don't know any of their names.
Mark it down. I mean, that's close enough.
I'll say yes. Why not? Yeah.
You enjoyed.
My mum has a crush on one of the guys at the dump.
That's great. You enjoyed the comedy of Michael McIntyre.
Is that actually a question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yes, of course.
Saying this line, "You're actually better off giving the money to a homeless charity."
I've said that before.
I'll mark it down.
Boom.
Commenting on social media, "Why aren't those people at work?" under a video of any protest.
No, I can't say I've done that. I had like 3 in a row going there for yes.
Believing that all lives matter and the other one is actually racist.
Oh, again, I feel like it would be funny, but I don't really think I've said that.
I've got a mate of mine that says
regularly.
that.
Yes, we know. He would qualify, I think, for a lot of these, Dylan.
Yeah.
Regularly wearing a jacket and jeans combination.
I've done that, yeah. I've got like a jacket that I don't have like a matching set of trousers for. So.
Is that a jean
Extra
jacket?
point for a gilet.
That...
You have said, well, if that's the case, then I identify as a penguin. Or something similar.
Oh, no. I'll write it in capitals for that one.
You have a Velcro wallet. No?
No.
No one?
My wallet's my phone.
You use words like cockwomble and jizz trumpet.
I've been called one of those before.
No. I mean, cockwomble is an interesting one, but no, not.
You get handsy with young female relatives at weddings.
Oh, wow. No, I can't say that.
You have a fascination with unemployed people's maker phones and size of television.
That's a good point. I mean, not quite, but I do think it is funny how a lot of poor people, like, they own all of the latest consoles and things like that.
Well, mark it down if you think that. You wear a jumper tied over the shoulders.
No, usually around the waist because I'm gay.
Oh. You follow Piers Morgan on Twitter.
I don't think I do.
Your take on child poverty is, if you can't feed them, then don't have them.
No. Surely it should be, if you can't feed them, don't breed them. That's a better rhyme.
Better. You have said to your mate, "It was a different time. Tarts like being groped back then." So, have you ever said that? No. You also said to your mate, "Sam Smith wouldn't dare dress like that in my local. I'll tell you that much."
That's a good thing to say, but I don't really have a local.
Is that a yes, Dylan?
That's a no from me.
You
can dress however you like. They can dress however they like. Whoops.
You read Daily Mail articles about how a teenage female royal is looking all grown up.
No, but I like where that was going. That's like a good one. Kind of slowly built.
I like this one. You tell people in the queue at Curry's not to buy the extended warranty because that's how they get you.
I like that one. I don't talk to anyone in the queue at Curry's.
I like that. You have a soul entirely bereft of magnificence.
No. That's a very like very judgmental one.
I know.
It's like that cuts deep.
You partake in incognito browsing.
Yes.
Yeah,
who doesn't?
I think we all do.
Well, let's mark it down. One day you'd like to be a recruitment consultant doing the hacker in a packed pub. Does that appeal to you?
No.
I find the hacker very disrespectful. Like
Is that like the thing where you're like a?
It's like
that's the New Zealand thing.
It's like this thing where they were like growling. I feel like I think that's poor sportsmanship.
You know what? That's not a statement, but I feel like that you should mark that anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's not respectful. I feel like that's the opposite end of the spectrum. It deserves a tick. You say on social media you can easily cook a meal for 30p under a news article about food banks.
No, well, I did have bangers and mash today, and my mum was literally like, "This is probably one of the cheaper meals what they got." That's how my mum talks.
Maybe your mum should tick. Yeah, just wanting the screaming inside your head to stop.
Oh no, it's the only thing that keeps me company.
Do I? Yeah. Is it no because I like it, or no because I don't have it?
Does that apply to you? Does that apply to you?
Not really.
That's no. You think of yourself as an expert on IPAs, but always settle for a pint of Carling.
It's good, but it's not quite anything else.
You have a transparent kettle.
Oh no, that's interesting.
I'm gonna say no, but it's got like a little bit where you can see the water. Actually, is that?
Yeah, but I think everyone has that. I think all of them have like a thing you can see the water line.
Fully transparent. Counts, you could potentially start in a viral road rage video.
No, I'm very chill. I'm a very calm guy.
You think Liz Truss wasn't treated fairly?
Well,
she wasn't given a fair shot. Yeah. You've gotten wound up over the lineup of a music festival that you never have nor ever will attend.
That's funny. I don't think I can say I've ever cared about that.
You have said to your mate, "Not many women or kids on those dinghies," when talking about channel crossings.
That's a good one.
You have no concept of following a team year round.
Yes.
That's a definite yes for Michael.
I have no concept. I think I do. I do. I know.
Yes.
I do. I'm. No is.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You only drink Guinness on St. Paddy's Day.
No, I don't drink it at all.
You call Twickenham HQ. Yeah, any one of you said that? No, I don't think so. You enjoy porno noise video banter.
Noise video banter.
I actually have to say, it was that thing on the football. I just didn't find that funny at all. If I was Veronica, I'd have been annoyed. I'd have been like, I'm not doing it until this noise stops.
Good for you, Dylan. So that's not a tick then. You like statues.
Oh yes, absolutely. I love some statues.
If I'm indifferent,
Brexit Bill and Bob or whatever. Brexit.
Tick it then. You defend your use of a racial slur by saying it's no different to calling an Australian an Aussie.
I don't know if I like that.
You enjoy Monty Python.
No, actually, I watched like the Holy Grail recently, and it was crap. It wasn't funny at all.
You have a Help for Heroes wristband and car sticker.
No, I've got Help for Jihadists.
Okay. You
John.
You have taken ski holidays that have almost bankrupted the family.
No, I don't really ski.
You enjoy the comedy of Matt Ford.
Oh, him. I don't really know anything about him, but I know of him.
This racist, centrist comedian.
Yeah.
You have said about a prominent black sportsman, he should stick to football / driving a car.
Oh yeah, I haven't said it. But,
that's about
it.
You have a deep suspicion of renewable energy.
No, I have a deep suspicion of nuclear energy.
You keep your toaster in a cupboard.
No, that's a funny one.
Yeah, you have an overwhelming sense of entitlement.
No, absolutely not. I don't think anyone should be allowed to say that I do.
I'm not a Manchester City fan.
And the last one here.
Wow.
You inexplicably get wound up at vegan food.
No, I really like the vegans.
Do you remember the time that Piers Morgan
that was 90
was
questions.
choking on a vegan sausage roll?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So go on then. How many marks have you two got? Let me see the tally, or let me hear it.
Wait, let me.
17 yeses and 73 nos.
20 yeses. So obviously, and then 70 no's.
So that means that Michael is the person who is going to fit in with the Tory rugby crowd the most. He is the most twattish. He is the most noncy out of you two. So congratulations, Michael.
Thank you.
You win this one. You enjoy the Six Nations the most. So
yes,
I'll see you down at your local pub. Yes,
see you at HQ.
Yeah, HQ, down at HQ, Michael, soon. Right, so let's rate the topic. Michael, you go first.
I thought it was funny. I thought there were some very funny moments. So I'm gonna give it a 9, not quite a 10, but I won't get into why. But I'm giving it a 9 because it was very funny.
Okay, I am also going to give it a 9. I think that's a fair rating.
9.
Dylan?
It's a good 8 from me.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so that's a score of 26 for me, which is a decent score. So let's go on to Dylan next. You go next, Dylan.
Does everyone know what happened 16 years ago, was it?
So that would have been in 2007?
2007, yeah.
Was there a terrorist attack at a Glasgow airport?
Oh wait, wasn't that 7/7, the bombings?
No, that was 2005.
That was 2005.
I don't know when things happen.
I mean, maybe. I mean, that could have happened too. No, I'm talking about the abduction. Because it
of Madeleine McCann.
Oh, I love that. We're going to talk about the abduction of Madeleine McCann. Great.
Because it's like, if you follow it, like it looks like it's finally coming to a close.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
You know, there's
I saw this.
so
this is crazy.
We found her. She's still out there.
Thing is, she's obviously dead, isn't she? Like,
but
yes,
like you can't just disappear. Like, you know, you can't hide a dead body forever, or can you? You know, that's
yes, you can.
Yeah,
that's one of the things you can do. Yeah, one of the things you definitely can do. Yes.
Has there ever been like any unsolved murders in the past?
No, I don't think so. Actually, yeah.
It's like from what I know about Coronation Street, I know that if someone kills somebody, it always gets found out. Just like if someone cheats on someone, it's. Oh, apart from actually, no one ever found out that Gary was behind the roof collapse. But that's a story for another time.
Funny.
But
wait, the roof collapse. What about when the train crashes into the entire street? That's so stupid. How was that a plot point? A train crashes into the street.
I didn't see it. I can imagine Roy Cropper just sweeping outside his cafe. And just a train just crushes him.
My favourite thing is it like cuts like a panic driver just like trying to press a button.
That was such surely that was. I mean, it's crazy to think a show that goes on that long can have a jump the shark moment, but you have to think on some level that had to be the show's jump the shark moment.
Was there a zoom in on Roy? Was there a zoom in on Roy Cropper's face, Dylan?
No, it's just the train guy that obviously died in the thing. But yeah, this was the 50th
That's
anniversary.
A shame. You know, Madeleine McCann was born in Leicester, which is crazy because the picture I remember her is with the Everton shirt.
That's
that's why she was got.
She's an Everton fan.
You know what's crazy is how since she's gone missing, Leicester have won more Premier Leagues than Everton have.
Are you suggesting she was holding them back? Madeleine McCann was the one thing holding Leicester back.
They've had some great success since she was captured.
Isn't it crazy that she lived in Leicester and she got abducted and presumably taken in some kind of sex gang? And yet it wasn't even as far as we know by Muslims. Like, what are the odds of that? Imagine living in the East Midlands or any kind of, very Muslim area and getting abducted and it's not even by Muslims.
And I don't know, why is there so much... Is just because she's like a blonde girl? Is that it?
Well...
Is that literally it? What's so special about her?
I remember though, it was all over the news. Like, we used to watch I don't know why, BBC News is free and no adverts, but we used to watch Sky News and they had it was like breaking news. The McCanns fly back to UK, and it was like they were all over the news and everything. It was like it was so big. They were like the biggest celebrities.
I think it's maybe people. Also because it happened in a foreign country.
So Michael, rate Dylan's topic about Madeleine McCann.
Well, it kind of went a bit. What's the word I'm looking for? All over the place.
That means it's a good topic, if you ask me.
Well, there was like a fair bit of humour. The all over the place bit kind of went against it. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8, especially because of that really, really funny conversation we had that Luke cut out that the audience will never know about. Yeah, but rest assured it was hilarious.
And that's why I'm going to give it a 4. Dylan.
A 4? That's awful.
That's 4.
I think it's I think it equals Luke, so I'm going to give myself an 8.
So Dylan gets a score of 20. Michael, what's your topic?
Well, let the record show that I am stealing a topic from Luke, kind of. So, for a long time now,
10.
I've thought to myself,
shut up,
why don't we just do the classic kind of obvious question that gets asked, which is, if you could have a dinner party with X number of people, alive or dead, who would it be with? So mine are Karl Marx, Fred Hampton, Jesus, Paul, and oh crap, there's another one I thought of. I can't remember who it was. Who was the other one? Jesus, Paul, Karl Marx, Fred Hampton. Oh, and a Chairman Mao. Luke, for the record, who are yours before?
Right, I've got a list of 3 so far.
And a rabbi.
Right, I've got person number 1, Madeleine McCann. I wanna hear what happened to her. I'd like.
That's
to
actually a
hear
good one. Oh, that would be a good one actually. You can discover so many mysteries.
I mean, it might be nice to know, but then again, when she actually tells you, it's probably going to be very depressing to hear. Kind of.
I mean, I hear depressing shit every day. That won't worry me. Person number 2 is Greg from Super Seducer.
Oh my god!
I just want to know his background.
I like that.
Know how he came to be in that video. And person number 3, I've got Morgan Freeman because I'd just like to hear his voice for
Oh yeah,
hours.
that's a good one.
That's fun.
Yeah. You can get him to narrate Madeleine McCann's story.
Yeah, so I've got Madeleine McCann, Greg from Super Seducer, and Morgan Freeman so far.
Yeah, this is a minor point, but if Madeleine McCann died as like a child, I guess she would come back as a child. So that's just something to bear in mind.
Well, I mean, look, I'm sure we can have a ball pit in the corner. You know,
does it?
Sure
let's hope Super Seducers don't try their magic on Madeleine.
All right, calm down.
That's just the wrong answer, Richard.
Richard, why do you do this? She is clearly traumatized.
Who's that dwarf guy?
Tyrion Lannister.
Warwick
Peter
Davis.
Dinklage.
Yeah, Warwick Davis. Yeah, we'll have Warwick Davis so Madeleine has someone to talk to. So let's rate Michael's topic. Michael, you go first.
It's a funny one because I don't know. I found it funny and I've been sitting on it for a while. I think we got some funny out of it, and I genuinely found
You're gonna give yourself an 8 or a 9?
9. I'm gonna give myself a 9.
Wow, what a surprise. Dylan, you go next.
No, I go last, don't I?
No, we're changing it for this round, so you go first.
I always quite like going last. I'm like the Craig Revel
decider.
I quite like the
Craig Revel Horde goes first, by the way.
Yeah, he does go first. It'd be more like Craig Revel Horde and go next, Dylan.
Well, he goes first though, so I can't beat him.
Well, you're closer to him though.
I was gonna give. No, you got to go next, Lake. That's the rules.
No, you go next, Dylan. You go next.
No, Lake next, please.
No, I'm saying you go next. So please go next.
No, I feel like
I probably got a 9, right?
Yeah, I think Dylan is going to write in a 9, right? That's what you're going to give Michael, right?
We'll have to wait and see. Luke, what's your score for Michael?
I think that's what you're going to give him, right? I'm going to pencil in Dylan's score.
I'm always the first person to go for final thoughts. Then, I will...
Okay, you know what? In that spirit, Dylan, I'll go first to prove that these aren't, these
aren't inflexible rules.
These aren't written in stone. So next week we will be doing gay country songs. That's what we'll be doing.
Oh yeah, I like gay country songs. Okay, that's interesting. I think I suggested that one time.
Yes, you did.
We did gay country songs.
Yes. So Michael,
is this because we did Power of the Dog?
No.
Okay, so for me, I guess I will just say that I've been looking for a good way to insult the way that Keir Starmer looks. I saw somebody call him someone's called him an Easter Island head-looking motherfucker.
Okay.
On Twitter, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to this week's Pope is Gay. I'm sorry Dylan had to be, Dylan. That's how he is.
I wrote my rating of this.
But anyway, join us next week for some gay country songs.
Ready to reveal once Luke tells us his score,
Goodbye.